What's up, YouTube? I'm really happy to make this video because I really love this set, and it is a Toxicroak set, and it took me a long while to basically make this set. I've played over UU and OU with this Toxicroak, and it's just been amazing. So I thought I would share with the rest of the world because I love this Toxicroak set. So let's start out with its ability. Its ability is Dry Skin, as a lot of Toxicroaks do have in OU, and are actually placed in rain teams quite a lot. So that's why it has Dry Skin acting as leftovers on this Toxicroak, and Focus Sash acting as Sturdy. So now, why Focus Sash it? Well, I was thinking of how Toxicroak is actually, there are not many threats to Toxicroak. A lot of people take Toxicroaks out with Psychics or Earthquakes, and a lot of them just take it out like completely, and you don't have time to either Drain Punch, Leftover Recovery, and Rain Recovery. So I was just thinking that maybe if I made it Focus Sashed and somehow kind of stall the enemy out, that I could possibly just have Sturdy, and Focus Sash really does act as Sturdy, and on top of that, I can also just Drain Punch to basically just get all my HP back, and it's just I really love this set. So let's start out by just naming moves and telling how it acts with this whole Toxicroak set all together, because this whole set it relies on each move. The ability relies on the moves. Well, the ability just acts alone, but the Focus Sash really just relies on the moves and relies on the ability. So we have a Fake Out here, and why did I use Fake Out, or why did I rather put Fake Out into this Toxicroak? Well, Fake Out, basically, I always got screwed over by Stealth Rocks, which is very common, and I thought the Stealth Rocks do break the Focus Sash, so it kind of sucks. So that's why I put Fake Out on it, so I could just fake the enemy out, and they would flinch for a turn, and I would get all my HP back that I lost from Stealth Rocks with just Rain Recovery, and if not possible, I could just Drain Punch the HP back. And so that's another thing, and that's a kind of in-battle thing, because when you're in battle, you have to really think if your opponent's faster, and if they're slower, you can just Drain Punch it back and just sit back and watch the Focus Sash do work. So another thing is just this whole 3-move combination: Fake Out, Sucker Punch, and Drain Punch. So what I usually do is, usually Toxicroak only gets hit once, and that's just, I really love that, because basically in 3 attacking turns you can basically take something out. If you can't do that, then don't send Toxicroak in. That's pretty much my logic in making this Toxicroak set, is to, if you're sure that you can do some damage to the opponent, then definitely send this Toxicroak out. But if you can't, then there's no point, and the opponent's just gonna devour you. And that's just normal Poke logic. I mean, you should always keep that in mind. Anyways, so using Fake Out, that's 1 turn, you get Dry Skin Recovery, and then you Drain Punch, which lets the opponent go next. So that's 1 turn that the opponent actually gets a hit on you, and if they don't OKO you, if they can't OKO you because of your Focus Sash, so basically you just get the HP back from Drain Punch that you lost, and then just seal the deal with Sucker Punch, basically. And Swords Dance is basically there for predictions. I like to predict switches. A lot of people don't see Fake Out Toxicroaks coming. because no one uses that, and there's no reason to use a fake out Toxicroak if I mean fake out's just generally a really good move just to have because it just flinches and that's just extra damage for you. But a lot of people just they think that fake out isn't good because they want to put ice punch on this Toxicroak, and that's why I told you before, don't send this Toxicroak in if you know that you're just gonna get screwed over. So yeah, that's pretty much this whole Toxicroak set. You can see the EV spread. You can see basically that I put a lot of attack EVs on it because just max attack because I wanted to get as much HP back from Drain Punch as possible. And you guys are probably wondering, why is it not HP, max HP, and why is it speed? Well, it's max speed, max attack because I wanted Drain Punch to go first in order to keep the sash in its place and just basically just get HP back before you get hit by the opponent. And so that's why Speedy Toxicroak is really important because Drain Punch can just get HP back for you and save you from dying, and you can just keep doing that, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you just get HP back by Drain Punch and live. So that's basically your savior. And that's why I wanted to make it a fast Toxicroak. And another thing you could possibly do is go in Swords Dance and then Sucker Punch if you know it's going to take the opponent out. And that's where you can always calc. And I'm just saying, this is just a really creative set, and I thought it was really useful for me. So just put this Toxicroak in your rain team, and the opponent can't predict something like this because not many of this types of Toxicroaks are used. So it's actually really cool. Yeah. So that's basically the end of this Toxicroak set commentary. I'm glad you guys actually watched through the whole thing, and I hope that you actually liked it and will use this in the future. And I'm glad to help, and thanks for watching. Bye guys.